Forget cheap clicks, forget cheap impressions, forget cheap leads. We're in one business and one business only, and that's turning a profit. That's putting $1 in and getting $3 out, okay, in the shortest possible amount of time. In this video, I'm going to show you very quickly how to do that. I'm going to show you very quickly what to focus on, what to focus less on, where the real money is made, and how messenger ads are incredibly powerful right now, even when Facebook ad costs are incredibly high for certain audiences. Now I'm going to quickly show you a client's account that I've been given permission to use. I'm not going to reveal any of their secrets, but I am going to show you very quickly how messenger ads are incredibly powerful and why you can pay a lot of money, reasonably large amount of money per click, per lead and per impression, and still make a ton of money. Okay, now all of these ads were going to the same audience. It was a very targeted, very competitive and very expensive audience, especially given the timing which coincided with the election. These people were definitely prime targets for the future presidents. Okay, so in America, of course. So what we're looking at here is an ad account where we are turning a 311% profit. So we spent, in the space of about a week or two, $3,500, generated approximately $10,500, $11,000. Now, if I told you, give me $3,500 and I'll give you $10,500 or $11,000 back, what would you say? Would you need time to think about it? Probably not. It's a pretty easy decision. Now, we did that with everything else expensive. Our cost per registration was $50. Now, I see many people have this almost used like a badge of honor. They're getting cheap leads. Well, if you get cheap leads at a high profit, that's great. But if you get cheap leads and don't turn a profit, that's terrible. So it's not about the price per lead. In this case, we were spending on average $48 per lead. Some of the time it was 26, some of the times it was 77. But look, the most expensive lead of the bunch, $77 per lead, gave us the most profit, 500% profit. So all of these ads, no matter whether they were $26, $69, $77, $56, they all made a profit, okay? So we're not in the cheap lead business. And we're also not in the cheap impressions business. Some people want to get super cheap impressions. Well, I just want to get my clients a profit. That's all I'm interested in. So if it's $78 or $33, main thing is that we get that profit for them. So you see here, $33 CPM, 345% profit. $78 CPM, the same profit pretty much. So yeah, one more thing to quickly look at is the impressions to clicks. This data is important, okay? We don't just look blindly at ROAS or profits. That would be a mistake. But you can see here, there are huge discrepancies, okay? Sometimes we had a massive amount of impressions with a fairly low number of link clicks, okay? And then we had a much smaller amount of impressions with a comparatively higher amount of link clicks. This data is really important, but the most important data is your return on ad spend, your profit. So this is a really short video to say, I forgot to mention about messenger ads. All of these ads are going to Messenger. So the user either sees a video or they see an image. They get sent into Messenger, where we have a bunch of pre-programmed messages depending on their responses. So you give them two options. Are you interested in this? Yes, maybe. They click yes, you take them in one direction. They click maybe, we take them in another direction. All happening within Messenger, all pre-programmed and designed to create the most sales possible, the highest profits possible. Messenger ads are super powerful when they're done right. Messenger is a really good way to grow remove objections and grow your business. People often, they need to answer, have a few questions answered before they'll sign up or buy. Messenger ads give you that option. So highly recommend messenger ads. As you can see, when they're done right, they can be incredibly profitable. You're 500% there. But ultimately, the one thing that matters isn't cheap clicks, isn't cheap impressions, isn't cheap leads. It's your return on ad spend. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Remember to subscribe, so you can click around this video and subscribe to the video if you're on YouTube. Underneath the video is a link to my free Facebook group, and there you can get lots of free help and advice on how to grow your business. You can go along, you can ask questions, you can tap into the educational stuff there, all 100% free. So subscribe, click the link to the Facebook group, apply to join. We don't accept everybody, and see you soon. Take it easy.